Hey everyone, so I'm going to show you a couple things here today as far as customizing toolbars, working with toolbars. So the first thing I want to show you is how you can actually turn your toolbars on and off. Some of you may already know how to do this, but quick review, two ways you can do that. You can go up to Customize, click on that, and go to Toolbars, and that'll give you a list of all your toolbars available. The ones that are checked are turned on and displayed up here, typically at the top of ArcMap, although you can undock those, move them around if you want. So here I've got the editor toolbar right on the end here. You can see that little, I don't know what you call it, a little ridge, whatever. When you drag your cursor over that, you'll see that four directional arrow. Click and drag that toolbar to another location. You can just put it in the middle of your map so it's floating. Drag it to the side over here and dock it on the side if you want. Dock it down on the bottom if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back where it was, up at the top. Another way to access that toolbar list is simply right click on any gray area up at the top of your map, and that gives you that same list. So let's talk about customizing your toolbars. Now on my editor toolbar, there's a couple tools that I don't use, so maybe I don't want to display those on my toolbar. So over on the right hand side of every toolbar, there's this little drop down arrow. Go ahead and hover your cursor over that and click on it and go to Customize. Once you go into Customize mode, you can see that all my tools become active. I don't use this Sketch Properties tool, really never have. So I don't really want to display that on my toolbar. I just want to get rid of that so I don't have as much clutter. So I can simply click on that, hold down my mouse button, drag it down to the Customize window, drop it, and it removes it from my toolbar now. Now let's say I wanted to add that back to my toolbar. If I go to the Customize window, click on the Commands tab, and it lists all these categories. I'm not sure, let's say I don't remember which one of these categories that Sketch tool is in. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Show Commands Containing, and let's type in Sketch, and it'll show us a list of any commands that have to do with Sketch in these different categories. So here we see Advanced Edit Tools. Let's click on Editor, and there's my Sketch Properties tool right there. So to add it back to my toolbar, I can simply click on it, hold down my left mouse button, drag it back up to the toolbar, and you can see that little vertical bar is going to show you where it's going to be placed on the toolbar. So I'll put it right here, let go of the mouse button, now it's added back to my toolbar. So if I go ahead and close the Customize window now, you can see that that Sketch Properties tool is added back to my toolbar. So in some cases you might want to create your own custom toolbar. Maybe there's some tools you use frequently and you want to be able to access those on your own toolbar. Go ahead, and you can do this from any of the toolbars. So I could initiate it from this toolbar, from this one over here, from this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on Toolbar Options, go to Customize, and on the Toolbars tab, I'm going to click New, and I'm just going to name this new toolbar My Tools. I'm going to click OK. Now that empty toolbar appears right here, and I want to add some tools to it. So I'm going to go to Commands, and one of the tools I use frequently when editing data such as parcel data is the Cut Polygon tool. So let's go ahead and search for the Cut Polygon tool. So I'm just going to type Cut in the Show Commands Containing dialog box. And you can see we have a cut fill, which I'm not looking for. That's within 3D Analyst tools. So I'm going to click on Editor, and there's my Cut Polygons tool right there. I'm going to click on that, drag it up to my toolbar, go ahead and drop it. Now that's added to the My Tools toolbar. Let's go ahead and get rid of that cut in the search box. Oh, and I just hit enter. Let's open that customize window back up. Let's go to commands, and I'm just going to go ahead and look at some of these different categories. Let's actually go down to editor. All kinds of tools available here. Some that, if you start exploring all these tools within the different categories, you may discover a tool that you never knew of that could be very useful for your workflow. Let's say I use the Arc tool frequently, so I can go ahead and click and drag that, add it to my toolbar, and I can add as many tools as I want to my toolbar. So that's just a quick demonstration, so I'm going to go ahead and close my customize window now, and you can see that I have access to my tools toolbar now. So I'm going to move that up here. Now it's not active because these are editing tools and I'm not in an active edit session. So if I started an edit session, then those tools on that toolbar would become active. So that's just a quick little demonstration and tutorial of how you can customize existing toolbars or create your own toolbar and customize it by adding tools. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us on our Facebook page or our YouTube page, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right? Thanks.